TV. Worldchoice are an independent travel organisation, nearly 40 years of experience in providing you holiday experiences. And if we could sum everything up we're going to take a look at in this show, we're going to be taking a look at experience that you've heard other people have. You've heard other people brag about. You've seen the photos that other people put onto Facebook. We're going to be taking it all over the world in this show, and some of the value for money we've got for you is absolutely second to none. We're going to be discovering Europe with Madeira. We're going to be taking a look at the Far East as well with Thailand. We're going to be visiting New York, and we've got some amazing prices for you as well. We've also got a special prize draw, which if you win, you could win something very, very handy for you to have on your holiday. Now, it's important to highlight that all of the deals that we bring you from Worldchoice TV are, of course, at all protected, so your money is safe when it comes to placing your reservation. Now, there's a couple of things I need to tell you about, first of all. Now, let's talk about where we're going to be taking a look at in this show. Now, we're going to look at Madeira. Not just any Madeira, luxury Madeira is what we're going to be taking a look at. Take a look at 7 nights, five-star half board from £549 per person. And then from there, now this has already proved very, very popular. Get this, this is an all-inclusive holiday for £399 per person. 7 nights, some brilliant dates available for you as well. We're anticipating that it's going to be very much in high demand. Now we're going to head to Africa. We go to North Africa to be precise. We're going to go to Morocco and Marrakesh, which is a wonderful place to go. Again, we have got brilliant value for money for you here. 5 nights at £349 per person, and that's half board. And then we're going to take a look at New York as well. Now, you've got 5 nights here from £799 per person. There are also lots of reasons why you should book with Worldchoice, because they also have some extra trips included within that particular offer as well. But then we're going to be getting acquainted with Thailand. Now, this is a city and beach trip. This is amazing. I was in Thailand myself earlier on this year. 13 nights from £1,295 per person. So, in order for you to get in contact with us and for you to place your reservation, it goes without saying that all of these deals have been chopping and changing right up until the last minute. Why? Because we want to offer you absolutely the best value for money. So when it comes to placing your reservation tonight, it isn't the ideal world number. This is Worldchoice TV we'll take a look at here. Your telephone number, it's a free phone number. You can see it at the bottom of your screen. It's 0800 316 4379. It's 0800 316 4379. There's also a different website as well for you to check out the deals. It's worldchoicetravel.co.uk/TV. That's worldchoicetravel.co.uk/TV if you would like to check out everything available on the website. All right, so why book with Worldchoice? Well, let's take a look at some very, very good reasons why you should book with them. So first of all, you've got holiday expertise. Over 35 years of experience selling holidays. Unbeatable value. We have the best deals for hotels, flights, tours and transfers, saving you pounds. Deal Double Plus. That's what means you'll cram your holiday with even more value, free upgrades, airport parking, excursions and more. Exclusive offers. You've got great benefits and exclusive deals that you'll not find anywhere else in the market. And then your safe, of course, is safe with them. You've got fully TTA and ATOL bonded. Your money is indeed in safe hands. Now, how do you get in contact with us? Well, you can like us on Facebook. You can go to Facebook and just search out Worldchoice TV. You can follow us on Twitter. That's at Worldchoice TV, or you can watch us on YouTube. You just find the YouTube channel called Worldchoice TV. Alternatively, you can sit exactly where you are, sit back and enjoy the view. All right, now I'm joined once again by Karen, who's joined us from Worldchoice. Good to see you, Karen. Are you well?
Yes, I'm really well, thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, great to see you.
Now listen, obviously you're a regular guest with us here on the shows now, but to the uninitiated, tell us a little about yourself. How long have you worked within the travel industry?
Oh, I've been within the travel industry over 30 years, so I have seen quite a lot of companies. I've worked for quite a few companies, but what's really nice about my position now within Worldchoice is we are a truly independent travel agent. Right. So we will only sell what is absolutely right for our customers, and our knowledge and expertise is absolutely second to none. I've never experienced anything like it. So, you know, you're in safe hands with us, whatever we can do for you.
I think we can talk about 2 major headlines when it comes to the offers that we've got for you tonight. We're going to far-flung places. places, obviously. We'll also talk about experiences, kind of, in many cases, particularly talk about places like Thailand. It could be a once-in-a-lifetime
Absolutely,
experience.
yeah, absolutely.
But we'll also talk about brilliant brand names. I mean, some of the companies that we were to talk about in tonight's show. These aren't new companies. These are well-established travel brands, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I think people who are watching the show will definitely associate with them and will possibly have travelled with them or flown with them in the past. So they're definitely names that people will recognise, and that's reassuring, I think, particularly when you're booking a holiday. Again, we secure everything, but you want to know that company is reputable, you know, and you're going to be looked after from start to finish.
All right. Now, as I mentioned before, there is also an extra incentive for you to place your reservations tonight, and that's all you do when you call Worldchoice on that telephone number. That's 0800 316 473. I've done that wrong. 0800 316 4379. There we go. 0800 316 4379. They've got a giveaway going on. So if you reserve with Worldchoice, you will go into a prize draw where you could win an Amazon Kindle. Absolute essential when you are on the beach. Now, all you need to do is to book your holiday. You will go into a prize draw, and that's up until Sunday at 23:59. That's midnight between you and I. All right? All right, so everything's settled. We're ready to take a look at our first trip that we're going to take a look at. Now, we're talking about Madeira here. 7 nights, 5-star luxury.
It is absolute luxury. This hotel is the LTI Pastana Grand Hotel in the resort of Funchal. It's absolutely incredible. You're flying with Thomson and Air Portugal, so again, totally recognised brands. This holiday has been put together for us by Atlantic Holidays, who are an absolute specialist in this area. But you'll see as we go through, the location of the hotel is absolutely perfect. Yeah, gorgeous images. The deal we have on this, actually, we mentioned about the deal plus.
Yes.
Is obviously we're going to do a deal, we're going to talk about it in a little bit while, which is the airport lounge.
Right,
but
yes.
The other exclusive on this one is that we are giving you free upgrade to half board from bed and breakfast.
Nice, very good.
And it's absolutely brilliant. The hotel restaurants are opulent, it's absolutely gorgeous, and you would be disappointed. So this is a chance to have some real luxury at a really affordable price. We've also not only given you the lounge, we're giving you a free upgrade to half board, but we're also giving you a free upgrade side balcony as well. So you'll get the sun in the afternoon, you can sit and relax, watch the Atlantic. It's absolutely a brilliant deal. You can see the restaurant there, the poolside's absolutely perfect. It's just idyllic, beautiful. Lovely island.
And one thing we'll be doing is we'll kind of take you through the entire journey here, if you like. And one thing we will be doing as well throughout the show, we'll be giving you stats in terms of expected sunshine, transfer time, and all of those kind of things. And in fact, I think we've got those ready to show you right now when it comes to this particular one. OK, so here we go. There you've got the average resort temperatures as you go right the way throughout the year. You can see they are mid-20s, obviously, in the summer. Your flight time, 3 hours and 50 minutes. Your transfer time, that's from the airport, obviously, to the resort, 35 minutes.
Nothing.
Not bad at
really
all.
Great.
And the time difference, as you can see, that is an 8-hour time difference. So that's £549 per person. You're free. Is that right, 8 hours?
I don't think it's 8 hours.
No, I don't think that's right.
2.
That can't be right.
Yeah, I would say it's 2.
Unless Portugal suddenly moved overnight.
Moved
and they
further
haven't
afield.
told us, but there we go. I think it's an hour time difference.
It's max 2, I would say.
Okay, there we go. They'll find out live upstairs, but there we go. All right.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about, I think one of the things that make an experience memorable is when you do add a touch of luxury. And I think if you are a frequent traveller or an infrequent traveller, when you mention those words airport lounge or, even more exciting, lounge access, they really do get that perfect start to the holiday,
absolutely,
don't they?
yeah. I don't think I would like to start my holiday without going into the lounge. I do think it's a really nice experience, and people who miss out are really missing out on that because it's just brilliant, really great,
Now, we're going to go to the phone lines. We're going to be joined by a number of different people joining us on tonight's show. We're going to go to the phone lines and have a chat with Jackie Bates, who is joining us from Lounge Pass. Hello, Jackie, can you hear me?
Hello there. Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Jackie. Now, Jackie, I have to ask you a question. Where are you calling from right now?
I'm calling from Lounge Pass.
Ah, right, OK. Where are you in the UK?
Sorry, yes, Berkshire.
Oh, right, OK, wonderful. All right, so listen, tell us a little about the company Lounge Pass.
Brilliant. Well, we're an airport lounge specialist. And viewers can make most of their time at the airport with airport VIP lounge access, away from the chaos of a busy, noisy airport terminal. We've all been there. They can go into lounge before their flight, sit back, relax in a comfortable lounge, Lounge Pass has over 200 lounges now in the programme.
Right, okay.
Over 120 airports.
Wow, okay, so, and what is it that people, because, you know, when we talk about lounge access, lounge passes, invariably this seems to be something for the haves, but for us mere mortals, it always seems well beyond reach. Just I mean, what's included? Obviously, you've got a wonderful, relaxing space and you're away from the maddening crowd. But what else is included in the experience, Jackie?
Okay, well, first of all, to go into a lounge, you go into a lounge up to 3 hours before your flight.
Right, okay.
So, you know, that's quite a long time. And we do have also in the programme lounges, extended stay lounges, where you can stay 3 to 4, 3 to 5, 3 to 6 hours. But, you know, just to give you an overview, you can enjoy a quite complimentary drink, some light refreshments, snacks, magazines, newspapers. We can't vouch for every airport, however, but when you consider the cost of Wi-Fi, which is also included,
nice.
Newspaper, magazine, a cappuccino, a coffee, a glass of wine or a beer, you've probably spent more than that, Andy, if you know, at the airport.
Yeah, you're right.
But to enter into a lounge, and all of those items are included in the lounge visit. So it could be cheaper than waiting in the main terminal. Most importantly, you get a comfortable seat as well.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Just mentally adding up everything you mentioned there. So, OK, if we could put a value in terms of the experience, what you're getting with the lounge pass on this particular trip, what kind of value are we talking about?
A value for a visit to a lounge on average?
Yeah.
We've got 35 lounges at UK airports, so they'll be on average £18 to £19 per person for a 3-hour visit.
Right, OK. So how does it actually work? How do you actually get access into the lounge once you're at the airport, presumably after you've checked in? OK,
so when you book a lounge pass, we give you an airport lounge lounge pass confirmation that has the full directions on the lounge. So you literally follow the simple directions to the lounge, present it to the lounge reception, and there you can stay, relax and enjoy yourself for 3 hours.
I think when you've got access to something like this, I think your holiday starts early.
Oh, definitely.
I think as soon as you've gone through security and then you're going somewhere where you're catered for, you've got space to breathe, chance to relax, have something to drink. I think actually a holiday beginning before you've even, you know, left the tarmac, as it were. Listen, Jackie, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Jackie. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
That sounds great. What a great way to start the holiday. And that's in the UK, of course, before you even go. All right, let's take you across once again to Madeira and give you a flavour of the experience you're going to be able to enjoy. So what can we expect when we get to Madeira?
Oh, it's such a lush island. Obviously Portuguese origin as well, so there's Portuguese speaking, so people are quite fluent speaking in English. There's some amazing things to do. They have some great walking in Madeira. They have these lavadas, which are kind of walkways that are created in the winter where the water runs down from the mountains, and in the summer you can walk them and they're really nice. They're against a canal side, really quite nice. There's the botanical gardens, which are absolutely beautiful. There's a cable car ride you can go on. There's lots and lots you can see and do. It's also got a fantastic harbour in Madeira, so if you fancy going down to the harbour, having a coffee and watching some of the cruise ships sail in and sail out, it really is a great destination.
Imagine if you follow your maritime history, sort of like, you know, Portugal, of course, so vitally involved in terms of like New World exploration. I imagine the Madeira port would be a very interesting place to go visit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it is actually the first port a lot of the ships do stop at en route down to the Canaries. Yeah, so it's really great. Yeah,
it looks incredible, and of course with the dates, as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, you know, the weather's going to be on your side, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It is going to be absolutely beautiful, yeah.
I mean, lots of colour there. Again, Madeira, I imagine you don't have to travel too far to get a nice port, for example.
Oh, no, definitely not, definitely not. In fact, they do in one of the resorts have a really interesting drink called poncha, which if you want to try it, it's quite strong. It's lemon juice, honey.
Sold already.
And sugarcane syrup. So it is quite nice, but quite potent. But it's worth having a little poncha when you're there. Because,
well, that's something to maybe have at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think so.
Starting the day with that, because there's so much, of course, you can enjoy in terms of activities.
Yeah.
So let's give you an idea in terms of activities that are available within there as well. So top 5 things to do according to Worldchoice when it comes to Madeira. You mentioned the Botanic Gardens.
Yeah, very easy to get to as well from Funchal. It's just a short bus ride away.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Madeira Island cable car. You mentioned that as well. There's some great views from there. It's a Camera de Lobos.
Yeah, that's an old kind of fishing village.
Okay.
It has been kind of a bit more commercialised now, but that is the area where they do particularly specialise in that poncha drink.
Right.
Probably because of the old fishermen and stuff like that.
Oh,
But,
I see.
yeah, so it's
Right,
quite a
okay.
nice coastal location. Yeah.
Very good. Of course, again, magnificent coastal scenery. I mean, you know, quick look online or take a look at some of the images we've shown you there. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, yes, Funchal, take a stroll through there as well.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Right.
I've been to Madeira a few times. You've got some really beautiful churches, some lovely shopping, some nice squares where you can sit and have a coffee and just kind of watch the world go by.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing I found about Madeira is it is open to all ages.
Right, okay.
A lot of people kind of think it's just for elderly people in the winter.
Yes.
It's definitely not.
Right, okay.
It is quite a lively area as well.
Well, of course, more elderly people want to stay active, don't you? All right, let's take a look at what's included in this particular offer that we have available for you. All right, so obviously, you've got your return flights on the UK with luggage. You've got Thomson and Air Portugal taking care of the flights there. You've got regional flights for a supplement as well. If you call the call centre, they can fill you
Yeah,
with details
they can
there.
tell you, but there's quite a few regional departures on that one.
Wonderful. All overseas transfers included. You've got 7 nights at the 5-star. You've got the Pestana Grand Hotel in Madeira. You've got that free upgrade to half board as well, and that free upgrade to the side sea view room as well for no extra charge.
Yeah, it is. It's a really great deal, actually. And if you look at the hotel, you know, it's situated on the front. You've got the walk into Funchal, which you can easily do. It really is a fabulous luxury hotel, and I think that is a brilliant price at $549.
It's awesome, isn't it? Okay, so facilities there, swimming pool, sunbeds, parasol, sauna and jacuzzi, the magic spa with the Turkish baths. Always want to have one of those. You've got free shuttle to the city centre, choice of 3 restaurants and direct access to the coastal promenade as well. All from £549 per person. Your dates, you've got the 28th of May, the 16th of June, the 14th of July and the 6th of October, obviously, for this year. The headline there is amazing 5-star value, saving up for £234 per person. The Worldchoice bonus, as they just took away from me, I was just about to read it. What are the bonuses we're getting with the Worldchoice?
Well, I think because the fact that obviously we're protecting it, it's a great project, and Atlantic Holidays have created it. Great flights with Thomson and Air Portugal, and you know those upgrades are absolutely fantastic. You could see the restaurants. $549 for half board. It's a really great deal.
Very good value. All right, so that is one of 5 that we're taking a look at on today's show. We're moving on to a resort now that is always very, very popular. And you know, we were talking about this offer earlier on, and I don't know how this can be done when we talk. First of all, okay, let's start fair. We'll start from the very, very beginning. When you arrive at the airport, before you even get to the airport, what's the one expense that you have to think about? That, of course, is your parking, where you're going to park. The Worldchoice difference with this one, free airport parking.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's great, isn't it? Now, that's saving on average a saving of around about £90.
Yeah, it is about £90, yeah.
So that's straight away one less thing to worry about, you know? But then you're also talking about, get this, 4-star, very good, all-inclusive. Now, why is it so many... I mean, all-inclusive, that seems to be a buzzword now that most people want to go for. Why do you think that is?
I think because people can budget before they go on holiday. They know their food, their drink, their entertainment, their hotel is all included. So actually what they then need to take, they can plan quite specifically for. Yeah. And if you're working on a budget, it really is a great way to go on holiday.
I do think as well, friends of mine who have children, they almost exclusively look for all-inclusive. Because your children could be fussy eaters, you know, they sometimes want to eat at odd times and that kind of thing.
Yeah, they're drinking Coke.
So that's something we don't have to worry about. Because the one thing I love about all-inclusive is it's not so much the food, it's the drinks, and not the alcoholic drinks.
No.
It's the soft drinks.
Yes.
Because it's hot, you want to have a drink whenever you want it. And the fact that it's all-inclusive is absolutely superb. You just saw a little bit of the hotel there, as you can see. Now, listen, let's talk about Zante as a resort as well. Always, always popular. Why do you think that is?
I think because it does have something for everybody. It's a lively resort. You do have the strip in Zante, where you've got, you know, lots of bars and nightclubs, but it also does have a safe element for families. A lot of families do go to Zante. I mean, the beaches are great as well. This particular property is actually very, very close to a beach, which you don't always get with an all-inclusive. But it really is a great, great island. And you'll see as we go further forward, there's actually quite a lot more to Zante than most people would kind of think about, really.
Yes, exactly. It's kind of like, you know, as an example, a lot of people think of Ibiza. and you think of like the clubs and what have you. But Ibiza is actually a beautiful vibe, isn't it? There's so much that's kind of behind the scenes. And you can see an example here. Now, again, there's obviously so much history with that part of Greece as well.
Yeah, without doubt. I mean, one of the areas that I was kind of looking at, there's a mansion called Roma's Mansion, which was actually occupied by the Greek president in like 1880.
Oh, really?
And like you wouldn't even think that was available to see on Zante. And there are also some art galleries as well, which again you wouldn't necessarily think of. I mean, this holiday has been put together by Cosmos Holidays.
Brilliant.
So, you know, we were sort of talking before we came on air. 1961, they were created as a company. So that's some history and, you know, real trust in a great brand.
But it gives you real confidence.
Absolutely,
real confidence. You know, it's like when anything you see a great brand name and it's, you know, somewhere desirable, and you see it's an awesome price, what do? You grab it whilst it's available. You can place your reservation right now on 0800 316 4379. Don't forget you could also win one of those Kindles as well. You can find out more details on worldchoicetravel.co.uk/TV. All right, so let's run through the stats. We want to keep you fully informed of the kind of questions that we all want to know before we go anywhere on holiday. For example, what's the weather going to be like? You know, what's the kind of distance in terms of transfers, for example? Let's take a look at those stats right now. We're still waiting for an update on the time difference to Portugal. It is 2 hours, confirmed.
Yay.
We've had that confirmed. Wonderful. We've spoken down to Greenwich. All right, so Zante, average resort temperature, as you can see, apologies about being so small, kind of average temperature around about 26.
Yeah, it goes to 28.
Looking at May and June there, I can see a 20. I can't read that, sorry. Again, flight time, 3.5 hours. Transfer time, 35 minutes. And the time difference, 2 hours difference. That's 2 hours ahead, as you can see. Cosmos and Monarch Airlines providing the flights there as well. So, again, you're buying into real quality.
Real good brand,
That's excellent, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, now listen, we're going to have a listen to a lady called Sue Walsh. She is one of the Worldchoice members, founder members, and she's going to tell us as to why Greece is such a popular destination. Take a look.
Okay, the hot destinations of this year that I find is Greece. As Greece is a great destination. There's lots of areas in Greece you can go, like Corfu, Zante, Rhodes, the smaller islands, Santorini, Skiathos. So it's got various options, whether you're a family, single, couples. So it's a great destination.
I think she's highlighting there, I think, when it comes to the weather, is really what you're almost guaranteeing. I mean, nowhere can be guaranteed. I remember one year in May, we went to Tenerife, and you thought, oh yeah, sun all year round. Didn't quite happen that way. But, you know, the law of averages suggests you're going to have very good weather. All right, so let's talk through, again, exactly what it is you're going to experience. Let's give you some ideas in terms of the 5 things to do. So, you can visit the Smugglers Cove Beach.
Yeah, you will have seen that picture most definitely in a lot of Greek brochures. It's an old shipwreck on a golden beach, turquoise blue sea. So you will have seen that, and that is on Zante, so that's a great place to go and have a little route about.
Enjoy. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
There's
Yeah.
the picture, right? Oh, cute. Very good. All right, so let's go back and continue to the second recommendation. You can enjoy the National Marine Park.
Yeah, because obviously Zante is quite famous for the turtles.
Right, okay.
They go and lay their eggs. So that's a really great experience to see, actually. They tend to do that at night, but the Marine Park will also give you, like, the history of it and stuff. Yeah, it's a great destination. Lovely for children, that one.
That'd be a nice thing to do. You mentioned the Roma's Mansion as well.
Yeah, really interesting place, actually. And, you know, an excursion that you might want to consider when you're there, even if you take yourself there. But obviously a lot of history in there, and nice place to have lived when you were the president of Greece.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
And of course you enjoy. Now this is the thing. I think if you experience a local taverna, yes, you've got all inclusive.
Yeah.
But if you want to venture out, going to a local taverna and tasting traditional Greek food like metzi, for example, or just taking like a traditional barbecue, fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and have a retsina if you dare.
Yes, of course. And then you can also talk about history, the Byzantine Museum as well.
That's the place that's really full of really natural Greek history and some fantastic art. Again, you know, you say you're all-inclusive. It is good to get away for the day and just experience the island and just get to know a bit about the culture of where you are on holiday.
Oh, it's a good thing to do, isn't it? All right, so let's talk through the deal once again, exactly what is included within the particular offer that we have available for you. Now, we start off, remember, free airport parking worth over £90. That's a weight off your mind, isn't it? You've got return flights from the UK, obviously, with your luggage. You've got regional flights for a supplement. You can ask, obviously, the call centre when you call on that telephone number, 0800 316 4379. All overseas transfers are included. You've got 7 nights, 4-star, all inclusive. That should be in capital letters. And it's the Philoxenia?
Yeah, Philoxenia. We have featured that one before, actually. It was really, really popular, which is why we brought it back.
Right,
yeah,
I
really,
see.
really popular one.
OK, well, I imagine it's going to be the same tonight as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk through the facilities. That's exactly what is there. You've got 2 swimming pools, free Wi-Fi. We should have free Wi-Fi, shouldn't we? It's great it's there. In public areas, you've got free shuttle to the beach, excellent entertainment, and you've got a TV area as well. It's won the Certificate of Excellence, 2013.
From TripAdvisor, which is a really great commendation to have.
Yes, it is definitely for TripAdvisor. Always check TripAdvisor. And again, amazing value. Now, so it basically boils down to this. All flights, all transfers, drinks and meals from £57 per person per night. Now, if you compare that, we always do this, but if you compare that to staying in a roadside hotel...
Like I am tonight.
Which you are tonight. You'll be paying more than that, than £57. If you include your meals and your drinks, room only as well. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? All right, so your dates, you can see you have got the 8th and 29th of May, the 12th of June, the 18th and the 25th of September later on this year. And the Worldchoice bonus I'll get in quickly. You've got the free airport parking worth over £90 per booking. That is phenomenal, phenomenal value. All right, now, again, we're talking about experiences. We're talking about, safe to say, popular destinations that I dare say most people will have spoken to or know someone who's been to a lot of these destinations. Now, a real taste of the exotic with the next destination. We're taking a look at Morocco, in particular Marrakesh, which is a really, really bewildering's the wrong word, enchanting place to go. It's not that far away, but once you're there, you do feel that you are a long way from home, even though distance-wise it's not.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah.
Culturally, very, very different. A wonderful, wonderful place to experience in terms of the architecture and just in terms of the infrastructure as well. It's a wonderful place to go. All right, so let's give you a flavour exactly now. How about this? Talk about big brand names. Flying with British Airways.
Great start to your holiday.
Very much so.
Fantastic flight, yeah. Brilliant.
And again, this is a 5-night, 4-star Marrakesh escape. Then you've got a coach transfer directly to your hotel. Now, this is the 4-star hotel.
Yeah.
This is Les Trois Palmières.
That's how I say it.
We got there in the end. Good,
Yeah.
good. OK, so you can see kind of traditional... It's interesting, you know, when you go to somewhere like Marrakesh, obviously the French is widely spoken, so you have kind of like a European, but you still have very much an African influence within there as well.
Yeah, definitely. Nice hotel, this one, actually. Only 49 rooms. So you're going to get a real feel for a very traditional Marrakesh hotel. Yeah, really nice. And it's great because it's got a pool as well.
Right, OK.
And it's in a good location. It's quite close to Medina, the walled city. So, yeah, lovely, actually. Really nice.
It's very, very highly recommended on TripAdvisor as well, if that's a place you go to. It has been awarded the Certificate of Excellence by TripAdvisor as well. All right, so let's have a look at the stats. Now, again, I apologise that these are small. Our producer upstairs looking as close as she can. I think an average... I can see a 30 round about July.
There's a high 30 in July, definitely.
That's in July, so that's pretty warm. So that's as warm as it'll get, as you can see. Flight time 4 hours, so not too far. Transfer time only 25 minutes. And no time difference.
No.
Very good. So again, same time as well. I guess it makes sense because it's almost straight down, isn't it?
And even if you look at that, the temperature in December, when we've got departure dates, it's still really pleasant. You know, you're looking at 20, 20. So, you know, quite a nice destination for a winter city break.
Yes.
Quite up and coming as well. So.
Yeah, most certainly. All right, let's take a closer look at the resort, in particular what there is for you to be able to utilise and what to do in Marrakesh itself. Let's take a look. Now, again, I went quite a few years ago now, probably best part of 10 years ago. And it's amazing at night, it really is. Now, I'm looking at that, is that the souks?
Yeah, that'll be the souks, yeah.
That's an amazing place to go. I remember there's, I can't remember the name of it unfortunately, but there's a bar that's literally just off the edge of one of those. It's fairly popular, you'll probably better find it when you get there. I felt like Indiana Jones. Honestly, it was just... and I remember thinking, gosh, I feel like I'm the other side of the world. But I was only 4 hours away.
Yeah, it is quite a different feel. Yeah,
very much
yeah.
so. But very, very welcoming. I mean, beautifully, really funny. But we did that. We've ridden a camel as well.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now. And it was a wonderful place to experience. Mint tea, that's awesome. That's really, really calling for you to have. So I'm just going through my holiday memories now. Sorry. These are the kind of things you'll see down the souks. You get to experience all the spices, for example.
Yeah.
It really is an amazing... Oh, I'll tell you what.
Tagine. Oh.
I never was a big fan of lamb. Until I had it cooked in the tagine.
Tagine's lovely, yeah.
Honestly, completely transformed. Tagine and then your couscous as well, authentically created. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And again, when you go into Marrakesh as well, it's got the big wall. You can see this in the corner there, the walled city all the way around as well.
Yeah.
So it really is an amazing, amazing place to go.
Yeah.
And again, at this price, again, £349 per person. It's well worth going for. Now, I noticed that word, everyone's favourite word, free, mentioned there as well.
Yeah. We've done a free half-board upgrade on this offer. So if you think of the price and the fact that you've got your meals included, it is absolutely brilliant. And it really is an up-and-coming city destination. So if you've done like your Amsterdam, you know, Prague, Berlin, it really is somewhere quite different to go. And as you said, you'll experience something quite different from any of the other cities that you probably would have been to in the past.
Yes, I agree completely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give you some ideas in terms of what there is for you to discover in Marrakesh. Well, you can explore Marrakesh's Medina. Which again is, I mean, there's so much going on there.
Oh, loads, yeah. And it really seems to come alive at night as well. Yeah, it's really bustling, yeah.
As you saw at the first photo we showed you. Buy some goods at the bazaars. Haggle, haggle, haggle. That's all I can say. Don't accept the first price. No. You can always get a really, really good bargain. That's part of the fun of shopping with
definitely,
there as well.
For them as well, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. They expect it. It's almost like a national sport. You can wander the labyrinthine alleyways.
Yeah, they're just kind of, obviously, as I say, little alleyways that you can meander around the city and kind of come out in a different location. But it's very safe.
Oh, yes, completely.
You know, it really is very, very safe.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Very, very much so. Feast on local delicacies, absolutely. I mean, you know, the way that they use the spices within there, you've got very much... And I think you have got a hint of French cuisine within there as well, because, you know, it's not that far away from France.
Well, no, and actually in the hotel, you can eat in a Moroccan-style restaurant, but they do also have an international restaurant, so you could have some, you know, European meals if that's what you choose. It'd be nice to mix and match, really.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think, why not? When in Rome, as they say, or in Marrakesh. All right, so let's now take a look at what's included in your particular offer that we've got for you today. So return flights from the UK with luggage, complimentary drinks and snacks on British Airways. Absolutely, our producer takes advantage of that. All overseas transfers included. And again, you've got 5 nights in the 4-star Les Trois Palmières hotel in Marrakesh. That's a lovely photo just using the background there. And then moving on from there, you've got the free upgrade, we like free, to the half-board hotel. You've got the free dinner and a show in Marrakesh as well.
Yeah, so that will really give you a flavour of Africa, really, because obviously it is Africa. And, you know, the fact that it is free and it kind of takes you out the hotel and just gets you to experience something that you wouldn't have done normally.
No, I think so. I think so. You only pay a deposit today, and you've got amazing value. This is working out from under £70 per person per night for a half-board experience flying with British Airways.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It really is second to none, isn't it? As you can see, it's got direct flights there. Now, make a note of those dates: the 27th of September, the 4th of October, the 6th of November, and the 14th of December. And again, the Worldchoice bonus: free half-board upgrade and the free dinner and show in Marrakesh as well. So we're about halfway through the show. What we're going to do is now just do a quick recap on those 3 offers that we've shown you already, because it's already been very, very busy on the phone lines at the call centre. OK. All right, so let's start off by taking a look at the Luxury Madeira 7 nights 5-star half board from £549 per person. Now, remember, to reserve tonight, you call the free phone number 0800 316 4379. It's 0800 316 4379. A lot of these offers are obviously numbers limited, and once they've gone, they have gone. After that, we've then got the Zante holiday. That's all inclusive, but £399 per person. If you're taking the family with you, you want value for money, that's well worth going for. We've just got acquainted with Marrakesh, of course. Again, that's a 5-night experience, half-board, from £349 per person. Still to come, we are going to take a look at New York, as you can see. They're going to talk about that next. That's 5 nights, again from £799 per person. And then we've also got, this is the pièce de résistance, the Thailand City and Beach experience, 13 nights from £1,295 per person. Now, of course, we are here with you live, and obviously we have a direct link to the guys in the call centre. I believe Si is standing by in Cambridge, where the call centre is based, and he's ready to talk to us now. Good evening, Si.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? All right?
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much for joining us. All right, so listen, what's happening in the call centre this evening?
Well, I've had to come away from the call centre, actually, because the phone line's too loud, so I've had to come out of the call centre tonight. It's going great. It's going absolutely great. We've got a really good show tonight, as you probably, well, as you know, you're presenting it. We've got something for everybody. We pulled out all the stops with the brands, you know, the business partners we work with, BA, Virgin, you know, Cosmos, all these fantastic brands that we're working with at these prices. Can you believe it?
They're amazing. I mean, you know, obviously you've got the know-how of obviously Worldchoice, the fact that they've got almost 40 years' experience, and you know you're buying. It's not like you're going with companies, because there is a certain amount of trust required when you're booking your holiday, isn't it? And I think, as Karen said, Si, when you're hearing the brand names as you're mentioning, like we just talked about British Airways flights, you know the standard and quality you're going to be able to experience, and that helps make the holiday memorable.
That's absolutely right. And the key thing, really, that I really need to tell people about these holidays is, you know, when you travel with BA, that you get the drinks and the snacks included, that you get your luggage included, that you know, you're really looked after. You're not fighting for your seat on board. When you're going with Cosmos Holidays that we've got in Zante, you are with reps in resort that will look after you and take care of you. Your transfers are taken care of. All of our deals tonight are real, have the customer in mind to make sure that we absolutely deliver the service and the value to all of these deals. To make sure that everything's taken care of, that when you get to the airport, you know where your seat's going to be on that flight, and making sure that your tickets are there, and real peace of mind. That's what we've been doing at Worldchoice, and we've been doing that very, very well. It's all about the value, and it's making sure that every single piece of your holiday is looked after as if it's our own.
Yeah, that's a great way to sum it up. All right, so listen, one quick question for you tonight. Now, what time are you guys there in the call centre till tonight?
We're here until 10 o'clock this evening. You know, we'll stay open as busy as it gets here, so we'll make sure that we service all of the customers that call in tonight. One good tip tonight, actually, Andy, is everything that you see on the show is 100% financially protected as well. I can't stress that enough, that actually, you know, so the customers are ringing in, not only the peace of mind that their holiday in resort is looked after, but we absolutely look after it 100% financially protected as well.
That's brilliant. All right, well, listen, Si, I'll let you go back into the cacophony of noise that is the call centre.
And don't forget those Kindles. We've got 5 to give away.
Yeah, that's brilliant. All right, so listen, we'll remind you of that at home in just a couple of seconds. Thanks so much for joining us, Si. We'll see you in a sec.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye. Bye. All right, so that's obviously in the call centre. Quick word on the Kindle. There are 5 to be won. And again, all you need to do is to place your reservation with Worldchoice anytime between now, and it's obviously just for the holidays that we're highlighting here. If you want to find out about others, you can go to the website. But just for the offers we've got for you, we'll be drawing from random 5 Kindles to give away, and that's any time up until Sunday at midnight. And being a proud owner of a Kindle, that's very, very handy to have on a beach.
Absolutely, yes.
Very, very handy. It is perfect for a holiday. Now, we did promise you, we're now changing continents once again. We are now heading east. And west, we'll talk about. And we are going across to New York. And look who we're flying with, Virgin Atlantic.
Yeah, what an amazing airline. What a fantastic start to your journey. You know, great brand, you've got your drinks, your snacks, fantastic seats, a real lovely experience.
And I can vouch for their quality, mainly because my brother-in-law works for the onboard service. Anyway, there we go. He's in charge of it, so I can always guarantee it's going to be very, very high. Now, listen, what we're doing here, we're giving you a complete journey. We'll give you all the stats in terms of flight times and what have you. You got your transfer directly to your hotel. Now, again, this is the Comfort Inn Hotel in Midtown West.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, it looks great, doesn't it? Very, very welcoming. And listen, I don't know anyone who's gone to New York and said didn't like that.
No. I mean, it's a great location, that hotel, as well. Because the other benefit in this particular hotel, which is really unusual for New York, is it's bed and breakfast.
Right, okay.
A lot of the hotels in New York tend to be room only.
Just room only, yes.
So you've got a great start to your day, having breakfast, and then you're away for the day, and it's very easy to get around from this particular hotel.
Not much sets you up better than a full American breakfast, let me tell you. All right, and you also got free Wi-Fi as well,
yeah.
which again is always handy to have. Having been to America myself quite a few times, that isn't always the case. Usually it's quite a premium to pay, particularly in like sort of, you know, anywhere where there's a business district. There's usually a bit of a premium to pay for Wi-Fi. Not so with this one, so it's important you can still email or FaceTime, maybe friends back home as well. Update everyone how much fun you're having, if they take the calls. All right, so now once you're in New York, in terms of experiences, and again, that's exactly what this is all about. Let's give you some idea. I mean, where do you begin with New York? I mean, OK, you can begin in a number of different places, but where do you end with New York? I mean, it's a city that never sleeps.
There is so much to do, and the one piece of advice I would give you is take really comfortable shoes, because you will cover miles and miles of walking around. But you're right, where do you start? You know, Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building.
Times Square, as you can see there.
Fantastic.
Central Park, I mean, shopping is just incredible. They've got Bloomingdale's, Macy's, there's Radio City, where the show's been playing there. I mean, they've had breaks, obviously, for many, many years. Central Park, it's incredible. I mean, literally, when you think about it, because you've got this massive built-up urban area, and then you've got a park like that.
It is beautiful,
right in the middle of it. Brooklyn Bridge, absolutely incredible. So a lovely part of the world. I mean, there's got some great eateries and pubs and bars all around sort of Brooklyn as you cross over. I mean, an eatery, my word. Wow. I mean, you've got everything you could possibly want there, haven't you?
Yeah, you have, from steaks to carb-controlled restaurants. They're all there.
Yes, absolutely. If you want to eat healthy, it's easy for you to do in America. But equally, if you think, well, you know, the diet be blowed, you know, I like. There's shows, I mean, Broadway shows. There's so many great shows that start off in Broadway before you can come across to the UK.
That's correct,
so it's a great place to be able to start. If you love your shows, it's a good place to go. If you're sports fans, you could always go to Giants Stadium. You go check out a baseball game, ice hockey. There's so much to do in New York, and it really is, you know, all major cities, you know, they pulsate with life, but I think New York really does have a real kind of way of life about it. It has to be experienced, I think.
I think it does, and I think, you know, I'm actually thinking of booking this myself, because I do think it's a great deal. It's my wedding anniversary in November, so this would fit really nice. So I think if somebody's doing something nice, a 40th, a 50th, getting engaged, celebration, it really is a great place to go. It doesn't stop, you know, so you've got the whole time to experience everything New York has to offer. A fantastic city.
Yeah, you must go. You must go. All right, so listen, let's talk through the stats in terms of average temperatures and what have you. Again, I apologise, it is very, very small. High 20s in the summer. In the winter, it can get a little bit cold. But you know what? When we went years ago, well, not that long ago, maybe 5 years ago, it did snow, but it was magical.
Oh, I can imagine.
Absolutely magical. Anyway, so flight time, it's 7.5 hours. Transfer time is 40 minutes. Interestingly enough, coming back will be slightly shorter because you've got the transatlantic winds. It'll lop about an hour off that on average. And the time difference, they are 5 hours behind. Bear that in mind when you're sending your texts raving about what a great time you were having. All right, so let's now again the top 5. Blimey, have a top 500 in terms of what there is to do in terms of New York. But let's have a look at Worldchoice suggestion. Visit the Empire State Building, absolute must, just, you know, for the sheer scale of architecture.
Yeah, that is a must, actually, for those who can faint it and go up, so it is a great site, Well worth going for. Wander through Central Park, I mean, to this day, it's there we go. Look at that, that's what it is. You've got this huge built-up area, then you have this beautiful amount of greenery. It's much bigger than you think as well. Oh, undoubtedly. And actually, what's a really nice thing to do is get the horse-drawn carriage through, and particularly in the winter, you've got the blankets, and it's a really lovely experience. Really lovely,
and there's actually a really nice restaurant in the centre of Central Park. I think it's either called the Inn on the Green or the Restaurant on the Green.
I think it's in, I think it's the Inn,
We went there, and it's where, if you ever watched Sex and the City, Guys, you'll watch Sex and the City, right? Yes, it featured heavily on there. Anyway, shop till you drop. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with the dollar being quite weak against the pound at the moment, it's your value for money.
Yeah, it is value for money. Yeah.
Particularly when it comes to sort of like obviously sportswear, but also winter wear as well. So yeah, a lot of people I know take empty suitcases.
Yeah, and the designer stuff is considerably cheaper than here.
Very much so. Catch a show on Broadway, absolutely. I'm trying to think, what did we see? Avenue Q. I'd recommend go see that. It's like a slightly non-PC Muppet show.
Right, okay.
I would say. I think that came across to London. I don't think it's in London anymore. I'm pretty certain it's over there.
But they've got Mamma Mia, the Jersey Boys.
Oh, yes, they've got all the classics over there. So, yes, our producer's very much on her musicals. And also take in the Statue of Liberty, which, again, is amazing to enjoy from a distance, but you can actually go onto the island as well, can't
Yes,
you? And
you
actually
can.
get right up close
Yes.
onto it as well.
Yeah.
It's a vital part of the city landscape. So, what exactly are you getting for your money? Again, it's working out from £849 per person. So, return flights from the UK with luggage, and remember, that's with Virgin Atlantic. Regional flights are available for a supplement.
Yep.
Just let the call centre know where you're thinking of flying from. All overseas transfers are included. You've got 5 nights at 3-star Comfort in Midtown West Hotel. That's in Manhattan, obviously New York, on a bed and... we have to put New York in brackets, in case you didn't know where Manhattan was. On a bed and breakfast basis. Now, the freebies. You've got a free Empire State Building tour. That's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, really good news, yeah.
Then you've got the free New York Harbour cruise. You've got Virgin Atlantic flights. With that, you get drinks and snacks included. And you only need to pay a deposit today of only £149 per person. That's what you need to pay today when you call the call centre on 0800 316 4379. So, dates available: the 15th of September, the 1st of October, the 6th of November, the 4th of December. I tell you what, December, I've been lucky enough to go to New York twice, and both times have been during December. And it really is, I mean, for Christmas shopping, absolutely second to none. Well worth experiencing. So that's my tip.
Yeah.
Goes close to Christmas.
And I think
as
the
you
ice
can.
skating in the Rockefeller Centre.
Yeah,
just sets it all off. Yeah, so it's
yeah,
really,
that's a good thing to do.
yeah.
It really is. All right, so so that's your 5-night ultimate New York experience from £849 per person. It is a crazy price. All right, so we're now moving on to somewhere that is very, very close to my heart. Somewhere that I was very fortunate to visit. 8 weeks ago. This is a 13-night Thailand city, culture and beach tour. There's so much included within here, from £1,295 per person. Flying with Thai Airways. We flew with them internally. We were in there. Very, very good. Very impressed, actually.
Nice airline.
I'll tell you one thing that really impressed me about that. The in-flight meal was divine.
Wow.
Oh, divine. Absolutely divine. Anyway, OK, then you've got the coach transfers as well. What I really like about this particular experience that we're offering tonight is that Thailand offers an urban experience. It offers a completely different culture experience, but it's also got the most amazing beaches. So this is the true Thailand experience, I think, what we're offering here.
Yeah, you're getting 3 in 1. Yeah.
All right, so there we go. You can see there's the hotel. It's a 4-star Rembrandt Hotel in Bangkok.
Yep.
Bangkok, again, is an amazing...
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely buzzing all the time.
Yeah.
And particularly at night time, you know, you've got the markets going on, loads of bars and loads of activity going on. It really is fantastic. That's a great location, that hotel as well.
Yes.
And again, a TripAdvisor Certificate of Excellence.
Very good.
So, fantastic there.
Very good. Worth noting. It gets reassuring as well, isn't it? But again, this is what Worldchoice do. They always go and giving you the best that they possibly can do. Now, we're going to take a look around Thailand. Not all of it. We'll be here for several days. But let's just give you a flavour. Now, one thing to do in Bangkok, yes, in terms of like the thriving hustle and bustle, is to experience the architecture. Absolutely blew me away. You know, it's, I think from memory about 97% Buddhist.
Yes.
I think in terms of the religion over there, so obviously that's absolutely vital part in terms of what you see. But once you actually go outside, there we go. So, I mean, we're going fast and furious through this, but there's so much for you to do.
Yeah, there is so much to do, yeah. And again, you know, we're giving a free half-day tour of Bangkok with this, which is fantastic, because you'll get to see the temples, the floating markets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very much the reclining Buddha, which is, you know, absolutely incredible. You can experience street food, you just have to do it. There's some wonderful things to experience. The food out there was just incredible, absolutely incredible. Didn't have our favourite meal was, I can't remember the Thai, that's embarrassing, but it was like a red curry. It was a beef red curry that we had, that we just had a number of times. Oh, now, yes, you also get a free day of trekking with the elephants.
You do, yes, absolutely, yeah.
Which is a superb thing to do, as this fool did not that long ago, as you can see. Do you know what? Out of everything we talked about tonight, that genuinely is an experience you'll take with you for the rest of your days. Really was superb. And you could be doing that as well. Wonderful. But again, I mean, obviously in terms of the architecture, also in terms of the landscape, it's second to none. And the people, I mean, they're called the Land of Smiles.
Friendly,
They are so friendly, aren't they?
And, you know, in the hotels, the service delivery is just fantastic. Nothing is too much trouble for them.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Not at
in
all.
fact, all of the hotels featured are Certificate of Excellence hotels by
really?
TripAdvisor.
Very
And
good.
the final one in Cowlack is a 96%, which is a
really?
pretty incredible score.
Well, Cowlack is where we stayed.
Okay.
And again, the beaches are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. You know, the water in the sea, it was like sort of bath water, you know, just not freezing cold or anything like that. Some amazing, I mean, we actually had one night we had a romantic dinner by a waterfall, but there you go. But there's so much for you to be able to experience. So again, it is a 13-night Thailand city culture and beach tour. Some of the highlights I advise as extras that you might want to do, I mean, you're getting a tour, is go to the bridge over the River Kwai. It's a little bit of distance out Bangkok to do that, but that's well worth doing, you know, to pay reverence there. Listen, I'm going on. There's so much you can do there. Let's give you the stats in terms of what you can experience. Now, it is warm. I think we can safely say that. Mid-30s in the summer. We were there February, and it was over 30 every single day. Flight time, 12.5 hours. Transfer time, only 30 minutes, which is good.
Yeah.
And again, the time difference there, 7 hours ahead
Yeah.
of the UK. So, again, now also look at the freebies. A free massage, got to have a Thai massage. Got to have a Thai massage. You've got the elephant trekking tour and also so much more as well. The Thai massage, I wasn't going to do it, but then eventually it's like, oh, you're in Thailand, you've got to have one. They don't mess about. They do not mess about. They know what they're doing when it comes to a massage. I would advise it if you can put that before your flight, it puts you in a really, really good place before you fly home. Wonderful. All right, so let's take a look. I was quite camp, wasn't it? Let's take a look at, again, what you're getting. So you've got return flights from the UK, obviously with your luggage. Obviously on Thai Airways you've got the complimentary drinks and the meals. All overseas transfers are included. So you've got your 2 nights in the 4-star Rembrandt Hotel. I think I remember seeing where that was.
Yeah, it is fairly central.
Yeah, very, very easy access to everything on a room-only basis. Then you've got that free Bangkok city tour. You'll love that. You really, really will. Moving on from there. You've got 3 nights in the 4-star Royal Princess Hotel, that's in Chiang Mai, on a bed and breakfast basis. Then from there you've got the free elephant trekking, the rafting and the Hill Tribe tour. Oh, that'll be good.
Really interesting.
Wow. Then you've got the 8 nights. This is your beach part. This is where you're relaxing. And in many ways, because we did it the other way, we did the beach first and then we did the city. I think doing it this way, we came back and said this way is probably the better way to do it. So you've got the 8 nights in the 4-star Bangsak Village Resort in Khao Lak on a bed and breakfast basis. You've got the free Thai dinner and Thai massage at the Bangsak Village and save up to £325 per person. Now, remember, these are exclusive offers to Worldchoice. Your dates are the 9th of May, the 25th of June, the 3rd and 10th of September, 6th and 14th of October later on this year. The freebies there are incredible. The massage, the elephant trekking and much, much more. That's the difference with Worldchoice. And going back to what Si was saying earlier on, obviously you've been highlighting as well, you're independent travel agents, travel advisors. Yeah. And so you really are working very, very hard to bring the absolute best value for money. But as with everything, they're not there forever.
No, they're not, no. And it certainly has picked up. So as you kind of get past the Easter break, people then start thinking about the rest of the year. The weather at Easter was a little bit hit and miss.
Yeah,
so people will now start to really think, right, we haven't got anything booked. Yeah. These are great deals. They won't be around. You know, there is limited availability. So I would encourage people to call as soon as they can.
All right, lovely. All right, what I'd like to do now is just remind you of all of the deals that we'll take a look at in tonight's show. Now, do you remember? Seems a long time ago now, isn't it? We started in Madeira. Again, this is 7 nights, 5-star half board from £549 per person. And also you've got the free upgrade and airport lounge included in your experience there as well. Now, Zanti, can you believe this? All inclusive from £399 per person. That's another exclusive deal to Worldchoice. And you've got free airport parking included within there as well. I don't care where you look. I don't think you're going to find better value for money on a holiday anywhere. From there, we then headed south down to, also actually strictly kind of west from there. We headed to Marrakesh from £349 per person. You've got a free tour, free dinner, free show, and of course you've got a free upgrade to half board, and you're flying with British Airways there as well. Then we enjoy the ultimate New York experience, flying with Virgin Atlantic there and back. You've got a free tour of the Empire State Building. You've got a harbour cruise included within there as well, and only £99 deposit. I think, as you were saying, I think to have that as a special anniversary birthday, I think that would be a really good way to go. And finally, we also took a look at Thailand. Evidently, I'm excited about that one because it is fantastic value for money. 13 nights for £1,295 per person. Now, obviously, we've been in contact with the call centre. Possibly unsurprisingly, the Zante offer is proving very, very popular. I mean, just in terms of your experience, obviously you worked in the travel industry for a number of years, and all-inclusive obviously seems to be, I think, particularly for families, what they're looking for. Just how much great value for money does this offer?
I mean, this, I think when we worked it out, it was £57 per person per day. And if you think you break that down for breakfast, lunch, dinner, all your meals, and in this particular property they don't just do like the run-of-the-mill all-inclusive, they do theme nights as well.
Okay.
So you're getting a bit of an added benefit. So there'll be a Greek night, there'll be an Italian night. So they're bringing a bit more difference to the all-inclusive package. But it is important for families because, like we said, you can budget.
Yes.
You know how much you need to take with you, what your likely spend is going to be, and just for planning purposes, it's great. And I think you touched on, you know, even drinks during the day, Coke, lemonade, you know, it can add up, particularly if it's a family of 4.
Absolutely. And I also think as well, with you do have children, I mean, I'm not a dad, but, you know, talking to friends of mine who do have kids, is that the kids sometimes, you know, if you're going out for a restaurant and they don't want to eat their dinner, then, you know, if it's all-inclusive, you're not so worried about
the
cost.